Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another G-Shock video. Today we are checking out the latest fitness focused watch from G-Shock, the G-Squad GBA-900. I got the Japan domestic model here, hence this packaging. If you are purchasing this outside of Japan, you are likely to get it in a standard G-Shock tin can. So let's get the watch out from the box and have a closer look. By the way, this is the new JDM packaging that G-Shock has started using. So if you haven't seen it, this is how it's going to look like. So inside we have the watch. This is the price tag that comes together with it. So it just lists some of the features along with the price and all the other features that are available on this watch. And just below that, you can actually see the manual in Japanese language. So let's put this packaging aside and have a closer look at the watch. There are 4 variants as part of the GBA-900 series, and I went for the Rescue Orange colorway. In fact, it's more like a neon orange color. It looks very bright. My very first impression of this watch was it's actually quite small. I expected it to be slightly larger. This watch measures lug to lug 51.3 millimeters, the width 48.9 millimeters, and the thickness at 16.6 millimeters. The watch weighs just 61 grams. The overall design is somewhat similar to the recent G-Shock watches such as the GBD-1000 and the GBD-100. The watch has a soft urethane straps and they are very comfortable to be worn. G-Shock has introduced a larger vent hole on both sides of this watch. This is to improve the breathability while exercising. Honestly, it looks really cool. The vent holes are part of a wing structure. If you look at the back of this watch, the vent holes actually are coming from the wing structure that you see here. So you can see through directly from the wing over here, and it stretches out all the way to the front. In terms of material, this wing structure is made of semi-transparent resin material and it feels very soft to touch. The keeper on this watch has got a locking mechanism just like how we have seen on the GBD-100, the GBX-100. So which means that while you are using it as part of your exercise, the straps will not easily get undone. The buckle on this watch is made of plastic, and on the inside of this buckle it says Thailand. The caseback of the watch is busy with lots of information. The module code is 5641. The watch is cased in Thailand and it has labels for the Bluetooth connection and the acceleration sensor within this watch. Back to the front of the watch, it has a standard resin bezel with all the labels painted in black. The watch has 5 buttons. On the right side we have the light button over here and then the start button. On the left hand side we have the button for lap, and this also works as an adjust button. This is the mode button over here, and finally a dedicated button for changing display configurations. G-Shock has developed a new watch face design with the lower half entirely covered by a digital LCD. All 4 color variants from the GBA-900 series has got negative display and the legibility isn't that great. Thankfully, G-Shock has included backlight for both the LCD and the analog hands of the watch. And I have to say, they light up the watch really well. Here is how they look like. Apart from that, we have dedicated indicators for the alarm and signal, along with a sub-dial for the seconds counting down and step counter progress. Right at the top, we have the auto lap indicators. The rest of the watch has textured pattern design with the wordings of Casio G-Shock Step Tracker. The analog hands on this watch does have Lume, and this is how they look like. Let's go through some of its modes and functions. So right now we are at the home time, As I press the mode, we will go to this. This is the stopwatch. Next, we have the memory recall mode, and then we go to timer, dual time, and we have alarm over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alarm along with signal, and back to home time. Apart from that, as I press the adjust button, it will go into adjust mode, and you will see the hands will automatically move out of the way of the digital display. Very handy feature that will help you to configure the display much more clearly. So here we can configure the time and the hours, the minutes, and then your date. And apart from that, we can turn off the beeps on the watch, turn on and off airplane mode. We can choose the afterglow duration, and finally back to the setting of time. So that is the brief functions and the modes that are available on this watch. This watch also has built-in acceleration sensor to measure the running pace. So as we scroll through the display here, so right now we are in the home time display. As I press this, we are going into this mode, is showing us the distance that we have traveled. Next, it shows the calories that has been burned. So this will work in conjunction with the profile that you have set in the watch. And this is the total number of steps that you have taken for the day. And back to standard home time display configuration. To connect the watch to your smartphone, you will need the G-Shock Move app installed. So the very first thing that you need to do is get the app installed, and then press and hold the start button over here for 2 seconds, and the watch will go into pairing mode. And then you'll be able to find the watch in the G-Shock Move app and make the connection over there. In the G-Shock Move app, you are able to see your monthly goals, your weekly activities, and also your life log information. Apart from that, it also keeps an history of your daily activities. Within the settings of the app, you are also able to select different functions and send the configuration directly to the watch. This watch also comes with a watch notification feature, which means whenever you get a phone call, email, or any social media notification, only the icons of the notification are shown on the display of the watch. The message or whoever is calling you will not be displayed. You can also link the G-Shock Move app with other third-party applications such as Strava and Google Fit. Here is a quick wrist-shot of this watch. Looking really good. Here is how the watch looks like alongside other G-Shock watches. This is the size comparison with the GBA-900 series watch. This is the comparison beside a GBA-2100 series watch. This is a comparison beside a GBA-1000 series watch. This is a comparison beside a GWFD-1000 Frogman. The watch retails for 18,700 yen, that's roughly 170 US dollars. I paid 15,600 yen, that's roughly 140 US dollars. The watch runs on CR2025 battery, and G-Shock says under these conditions it will last you up to 2 years. There are 4 color variants: the GBA-900-4, the one that I have, which is the Rescue Orange, GBA-900-1A, all black version, the GBA-900-1A6, this has purple and neon green accent colors, and finally the GBA-900-7A, all white version. Overall, a feature-packed watch at an affordable price. The soft urethane straps are very comfortable and I really like the overall design of this watch. Definitely recommended. Alright guys, that is it for today. Do hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more G-Shock videos. And if you enjoyed the contents of this video, hit the like button as well. Till next time, stay safe and I'll see ya.